You can subtract -3 from both sides of the equation below in order to isolate the variable x. True or false? So our equation is x minus 3 equals -12. And if we're asked to solve or isolate the variable x, we would want to get the variable completely by itself on that left side of the equal sign. And normally, we would see that x minus 3, so that's the subtraction, right? X is being subtracted with x. So we would think the inverse would be to add 3 to both sides. The inverse of addition, or the inverse rather of subtraction, is addition. But we have to be careful because sometimes there's alternate methods. Some other methods will work. We have to think if we're going to be subtracting -3 from both sides, let's take a look at what that would look like. Subtracting a -3, well, subtracting a negative is actually adding 3. It's almost subtracting a -3 is the same thing as saying adding 3 to both sides. When you subtract a negative, it turns to addition, which is then the inverse of subtraction, and that would isolate the variable on the left side of the equation. So in fact, you can subtract -3 from both sides of the equation below in order to isolate the variable x, so that statement is true.